Okay. Welcome, 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 you guys. Welcome in. We've got another doozy. What a great way to start. Thank you, Boston, for that super sticker. It's a great way to start my live. Amazing. Thank you. Always appreciated. Always, always. Welcome into WCA Network. This is video 2 of 2. Video 1 showed the actual footage taken from Summer Moonwell's Carnival with Don and the kids. This one is a presentation put together with photos that I was shooting. I screenshot a bunch of them during the live, and then I went over it, of course, afterwards. So that is what we're doing here today. We're going to be showing apples to apples and bringing the kids justice. And I'm going to show you how this story is solid. I truly see that this story is solid. Happy Easter to everybody. Happy Easter. I hope everyone had an amazing, incredible day. And they all feel blessed and you were with your family and friends and spent a wonderful, blessed day with everybody. It was nice, beautiful day. And then just topping it off with being with you guys here today. So thank you all for spending the rest of your night with me. And hopefully you will come on in here and put your thumbs up on your way in and subscribe if you have not. We are only here for the children. I'm only here to bring information that brings the children justice, and that's just by sharing their story. We're not here to point fingers. That's not what I do here. That's not what I should do here. I may say, oh, this isn't so-and-so's video and this person, should know this, but understand that there are deep fakes, and what I do here is I show and present the deep fakes. And deep fakes are placed over people's faces. And they are just like you see all the AI that's going on. So you don't know who these people are unless you have met them face to face and seen them do stuff. Other than that, we don't know. We don't know. So what I do know is I bring to the best of my ability the story as I see it being told to me. And it's just shown. And then I know where to grab the photos to help tell the story to you guys. And the images help, like the image you're looking at here. You see Summer's hand? This is what we are looking at all the time. We have watched Summer Moon Wells' hand look like this throughout all of her videos. And these bits of information don't stay consistent. Even the tooth that they make brown doesn't stay consistent. So knowing that somebody is changing and someone is screwing with this information, because it doesn't just shift by itself. This is the most adorable, darling girl. It's going to be 3 years with no information on her. So I'm hoping that what we are doing here brings justice to these children, because They have gone through sacrifice and the information is consistent. It's always in a fake car. And even when you're looking at this, if you look at her ear, I showed you yesterday that they do something to the ear. We're going to go over it again today. And this is Summer Moon. And the story that I provide here is for all of the Summer Moonwell's missing children. It's for all of them, right? So everything I do and say here falls under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. This is for entertainment and educational purposes only. That's it. Nothing's been proven false. Nothing's been proven true. So let's get started by welcoming everybody here. Hi, Crystal. Jess is coming soon. Lisa, Muffin, my amazing mod. Welcome on in. Trouble. Hopefully you won't cause any trouble. Lisa, how are you? I say Rumple already? I think I did. Yeah, so, and there's Boston with my $20 super sticker. Thank you so very much. I appreciate everything that you guys put forward. I don't know who VM Robin V is, but welcome on in. Rumple, there you go. Zane, welcome in. And anyone else that's coming on in as we get started here, welcome to WCIA Network. So today's presentation is going to be very strong. Remember that it is about the children. And the children's story is being recognized deeper and deeper. Thank you. Deeper and deeper, the more they talk about more of these children's story. Sebastian has been a gift of giving information about these get gone children. So when I zoom into a case like the one that everyone's talking about, you need to ask yourself a few questions as you focus in and everyone is forgetting to talk about summer. It's funny how the channels that are like obsessive, crazy obsessive over a story where there's probably 100 other stories like it going on right now, and just completely drop everything they're talking about. Now, it's always coming from the same people. It's coming from the same people. Now, the one person who has completely vanished is Benny. Dolly Vision is just giving me so much information. It's crazy, which is great. Thank you. Keep going out there and doing what you're doing. Keep sitting in your car and just keep filming and allowing the deep fake to go in there because it's covered in information. And then especially when Trev shows up. I don't know what the hell that is, but it gives me lots of information. Ryan Finding Truth gives me lots of information. Don B gives me lots of information. It's crazy. I mean, even Michelle After Dark gives me lots of information. This is what I get, and this is where I go to get the information that matches the story that I see. So these pictures that you see here come from this lady's video. Now, I don't know. Do I have whose this is? I don't know. This is green screen sticker. So I don't know what that means. But this here is Summer Moon sticking out of a car. And this is just to start. I'm just, sometimes I just do an intro and completely go off key of what I'm doing because I do have a presentation. But I wanted to start this because sometimes starting with a real solid, heavy one on summer brings in the spirits and it just flows a little better. So this one here is summer. Is summer. Thank you for that super sticker. Thank you, V. I don't know who you are, but thank you for that super sticker. And thank you for praying for me. Anyways, this here is, and stay, because you're going to love this. This here is Summer in a car, and these are this person's videos. So when I went through these videos, I know what I saw. And what I see is sacrifice. And if you don't like the word sacrifice, change the channel, okay? Because sacrifice is going to be the main word that I use here tonight. Because these children are being sacrificed by people who believe, and it's okay, that's your belief. That's how you were raised. Not my problem, right? To believe that whatever's going on here with Summer is okay. Is okay. The problem is Summer didn't have a choice. She didn't have a choice of this life. Summer was pulled into this. Look at her hand. Look at her hand. Summer, this beautiful child, along with the other children like Sebastian, didn't ask for it. They didn't ask for it. They were placed into something that they didn't have a choice. That right there is harming a child. I am quite positive that the Summer Moonwell's children did not wake up one day and say, harm me, cut me, essay me, beat me, sell me. I'm quite positive about that. So the people that do this believe they have found the God who's telling them to do this. Well, I could tell you that I'm not here to tell you what's right or wrong, but I'm quite positive that this little girl doesn't agree. I am quite positive that what's in this video is something that is not legal and is something that is being hidden. So the people that are doing this are hiding in the darkness like dickless people. You understand? So if you're doing something and you believe in it, stand up loud and proud. Don't hide in the darkness. That's what you're doing. You're hiding. Anyone that's doing something that they truly believe in, and anyone that's doing something that they want to stand loud and proud about, great. Do it. But the stuff that's attached here to this child, come on in and stand loud and proud. Today's a day to celebrate their lives. To celebrate their lives. This was on a panel. There's Allie. So for those who just don't understand what it is we do here, or come in being sarcastic, it just means that your true colors are hiding beneath your sarcasm and your hatred. Your true colors are within you, and you are living a fake. Look what happens to these 4 boxes. Anytime back in 2021 that they had a panel, these panels, I need to, oh, perfect. Sorry, that's the dog's noise. Anytime they had a panel like this, I made sure to tape it and keep it. Because anytime they came up on a panel for Summer Moon Wells, something wasn't right. What I see are the panels were used to show victims being victimized. And these people are too weak to stand in their truth. They're too afraid to stand in their truth. The children stand in their truth. They're standing in their truth and telling their story so we all could hear their story. All of these videos that I have and kept help me tell you and share the story of the children. All of them do. All of this tells the story of Summer Moon, and I'm sticking to it. You look at this water. This little area is the pond. This was taken before Summer was missing. This is the pond that I keep going back to. It's right in there. And I'm telling you, somewhere in here, like this, is a Summer Moon Wells. They have to tell their story. It's part of the process. This here is part of the sacrifice. And if there's anyone here listening that knows I'm right, you come forward right now, because this is the Summer Moon Wells sacrifice. You are telling a story here that was placed in a video prior to June 15th, 2021. This is a victim. It's a victim. And for those that are hiding, and you know who I'm talking to, in the shadows, in the darkness, in the fear, you think to yourself and recognize, how is it that you respond when someone like me is putting up a story to bring justice to the children that are gone? Think about, why is it that you would respond in such a childish manner? It's not about me. It's never about me. It's about you. It's two things. Fear. Well, it's through fear. It's through fear. And you only know one way. This is why I don't judge these people. You only know one way to respond. And that is, you use Jesus in vain. You say, oh, I should be saved by him. Well, that's really like inappropriate. And it's not, it has nothing to do with this channel. And it has nothing to do with helping bring justice to the children. You're saying that because you don't know what else to say. So this was 2020, May 1st, 2020. Candace Dawn Wells. This is her icon. What does that say? Oh, that's Blake Shelton. This is, oh, she put Blake Shelton's thing to it. But understand that this is the mother of the child that's gone. There's a child in there. There she is swimming. You guys, every time we select a video, so let's say she was 4, so she's trying to tell us that Summer was 3 years old here? Not a chance. And this was the fire one, if anyone's seen it. But this is the one that makes no sense, because this is the outfit. I've done this one already. This is the outfit they say she wore the day she went missing, and then they said she didn't, and then they said it was all completely confused. But if you look at this is Summer. At least a few of the Summers. And the other thing is, you guys, you know that we're getting closer. What did I just see? Because when people come in here and act like children, that's how you know. The fuck is that? Well, that's a bruised face. See how different, as you go through, how different the picture starts to look? Watch. I haven't gone through this because I was just doing an intro with this video. I didn't pick this video apart because I really want to do part B of my presentation, which is really good. Where'd the screenshot go? I'm going to take another one. I want to show you what that small little window looks like now. It's disturbing. It's very different. See the heart? The face is different. The hands are different. These videos hold the story very well. I mean, look at the neck. That's an F on the neck. That is an F on the neck. Right here. Right here. So this is what's between the layers. This is a good intro. This is what's between the layers, which I call this is the truth that lies beneath the deep fake. These are Candace Bly's videos. So this is someone's face in here. That's an F. That's an F. See, there's really bad shit under here. This is what's under the video. See, there's something that lies right between these. Right in there. See that? See that flicker? It's right in here. Like, it's right in here. Right in here, you guys. I can't tell what that was, what that is. Well, that's not Hunter. That's not Hunter in the smaller one, because that's someone that's much smaller in that picture. So I'm getting to it. It's in between the layers. So this is what we call deep fake. Is there's stuff that's on top, and then there's stuff that's in the middle. And what's in the middle is the truth, and what's on the deep fake is the deep fake. And this is what's all throughout this whole video. The fingers, a lot with the fingers. Everything is with the fingers. See? The fingers, the fingers. JLR drives me crazy with his frickin' fingers, you guys. I could do a 1,000-page book on his fingers. Like, come on in. Come on in. When he does that, and if I stop the video, oh my God, it's like finger fest. Literally. It's like finger fest. Like, it just doesn't stop. And I don't know how anyone doesn't see it. Like, these are screwed up. These aren't even fingers. And it goes on and on and on. All of these fingers. I mean, Grandis's fingers are real long here. They're always the fingers, the hands and the fingers, you guys. Nobody's looking. So I'm showing this because this is educational and entertainment. This is educational. Grandis doesn't have fingers like that. Nobody does. Those are really, really, really long. Okay? So this is the stuff you have to pay attention to when you look at videos. All of this. All of that. Look who's in the back room. All of this. All of this shows a whole different story. Every one of their videos did. It's all in here. All you got to do is look. Because what's on top of it are the actors and actresses that I call YouTube creators to cover up what's underneath. And every one of these actors and actresses, I'm going to call them, because it's YouTube, have stories underneath their videos. They're in here. And these videos are falling apart. You're falling apart. This one is so bad. So understand that Summer Moon Wells' story lies beneath all these videos. I'm able to go on in these videos and pull out elements that provide information for Summer Moon to explain the story. And the story is exactly how I have been presenting it. You're going to get people that are just going to continuously use their channels to cover stories, but they're not going to stop to recognize what we see beneath the videos. They're not going to stop and talk about it. They're not. This is where we talked about video number 1. I'm going to go into video number 1. Last night we showed a video that I marked video 1 of 2. And after I got off my live, I reviewed my screenshots. What I can tell you is the screenshots are parallel to the story that we've been told. What I see here is this information. This here is the carnival that they went to before Summer allegedly went missing. In this video of Don at the carnival shows information. And I've been looking at that. Since day one. I mean, the carnival video was like the first video. And I'm like, I see so many elements. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I kept everything. I put it to the side. And I marked like what elements just keep showing up over and over and over. Last night, whoever was watching live, I'm like, I think I have to turn this to the right. I turned the video to the right, and I got my answer. These are 2 victims right there. And then there's the circle above them. Now, I try not to get involved with exact location, even though I could tell you that I do feel carnival activity that is involved in this. But I also feel like they wind up in the water, they wind up in the rivers, they wind up in the lakes, they wind up in the dust, in the seeding, in the farms. It's all for, even though they go all different places after they get abused, tortured, whatever we're doing here, the purpose is all the same means to an end. These victims are being harmed really awfully. Very awful. And it's things that would be difficult to even repeat. Sometimes I do say it, but it's hard for it to come out of my mouth because I see that these victims look exactly what you're looking at. So what I did is I brought other photos in that I've spoken about before in the past to show you that these are like apples to apples. I get photos in Candace's videos that look like what you see to the left. And I'm consistently saying these victims' heads are being covered. They're in black. They have something around their neck. Like it's torture. Now, of course, we have all different victims, right? And circumstances. But the group that we're talking about are the ones that are involved with these children. Because the children get taken with different age adults. They're not by themselves. This is in the father of the child who is missing's video. See what I'm saying? This isn't just something that I randomly took off of YouTube of a random person. This is Don Wells's video of him at the carnival with his children. These are victims. These victims are tied and connected just as I have been saying. Those are wires like a fishing pole wire. Let me show you. Like a fishing pole. They're connected to, let me put fishing. They're connected to the same elements that I have been looking at. Let me open up one of these fishing things. Here. This is the boat that I said Ernie was on, and I said that this was Summer. Look at the face, look at the neck. Look at the color hat, yellow, green, white. Look at the neck. That's an ear. Look at the pole and the wires. This is the same stuff that I've been showing from the fishing. So I look at this and I see this. I see this. What was on the boat with Ernie, allegedly. This is a picture of the boat. What you see in that behind him in the window is what you're looking at here. To me, it's all the same story. So wherever these guys are and whatever they are doing, they're using the same elements, victims, and this is why I picked this. You see, they might wind up. Let me tell you something. You want to see what Kylie Rodney looked like? This was in Kylie Rodney's video. And this is what Kylie Rodney looked like in her video. I have shown this over and over and over. This is what the victims wind up looking like. (2022) was this presentation. In 2022. This is the same presentation that I said Summer Moon Wells was right there. The photos that I'm showing you today are replicates of this, but they're in the carnival. in the carnival. Santa, when you do band us. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking. This isn't about whoever that is. It's not about you. Why do you keep trying to make my channel about you? This isn't about you. So you're very egotistical. This isn't about you. So stop making my channel about you. You know what I'm saying? Like, this isn't about you. I'm not banning anyone. I didn't ban anyone. But it's not about you. This is about the children. So stop being not only egotistical, but you're being, like, weird. Okay? It's not about you. So drop the shit about you. This is about this little girl's summer. And these are sacrifices that are being done in the shadows. And this is what they look like. And if you like it or not, this is Kylie Rodney. And I won't ban anyone. And Muffin Top, don't ban anyone tonight. Because this is stuff that they obviously, people who come in and make comments, they obviously want to hear it or they wouldn't be here. This is what the sacrifices look like. If you like it or not. So stay here, because you obviously want to learn, or you wouldn't be saying anything. You know, I'm a very smart lady that knows about people. You know, and this ain't about you. This is about the children and how the children are coming forth and showing me in today's video that this is what they do. And they didn't ask for it. This might as well be Kylie Rodney with a dog face, because there is no difference between this dog face and Kylie Rodney. You're treating the dogs and the humans the same way. If you have a problem with what I'm saying, change the channel. We don't care. It's right here. There's a dog. Dog face. There's a dog face. Wrapped the same way Kylie Rodney is. Wrapped the same way. And here we are at the carnival. All of this is the same. These victims move. These victims move on carts. They move on rides. They get strapped in and they are moving. For all we know, this is underground. All I know is what you're looking at, you guys. What you are looking at are elements that have stayed consistent for 3 years. And that round thing, you could go back to any one of these videos. It dropped that picture of that round ride. I'm like, this must be very important, because this must be something that the children see clearly, because it kept showing up. So I kept it as like one of my main photos. And just recently, last 48 hours, I understood why. Because they saw it. This is a part of how they are contained, how they are taken. And anyone that is listening, that is in this chat room and has seen this, don't you leave yet, because the next photos, trigger warning. The next photos are going to blow your mind, because I'm going to show you the photos that are beneath these sacrifices. The photos that lie underneath what is being covered here. Trigger warning. This here is here. Is a huge damn photo. This. I feel it. I see it. I know it. Hang tight. This is the shit that they're doing. And they're wrapped exactly as I just showed you. But what's going on underneath is far from human. Far from human. This is what you're looking at here. Right here. This, some dumb motherfucker showed it on there. This is someone friends with Candace, you guys. This is a creator you listen to. This is a creator. Molly Golightly, when she had that video this year in the cafe with her friend, this is what was in the cafe to the left. It's basically telling you the same story of what's to the right. You guys, these are sacrifices. And this is the Summer Moon Wells Missing Children's story. This is the fake car, and this is what's going on. What you see here in the middle, is exactly what I showed you right here that Kylie Rodney looked like. This is that thing wrapped in brown. Could be a dog. These are sacrifices. These are close-up photos. Close-up photos. And what you're looking at is no different than what I showed you in 2021. A child sticking out of a fish. Whatever you want to call that. There is nothing different. Nothing has changed. I'm just showing it in different situations. That's it. That's it. Different situations. Different situations. They can't, here they can't, you can't mix shit up. If you have your elements down, which we do, no matter what they throw in there, we're going to see it. This video that I found this stuff showed a lot of information. Psychically, I'm going to give you a reading. A dog goes with the human. Animals go with the human. Animal parts and heads and stuff are all mixed together. They're stuck in the ground in a corner of a frame. It's created this way. This is how they create the final sacrifice. Just like this. Just like that. Now, you tell me that a child wants that to happen to them. That a child was born and asked to die like this. This here is what they do not want you to see. There's your frame. Your head's in the corner. Dog is with you. Covered in hearts. Have a fish. Yeah, and skinned. I didn't pull this. This comes from Candace's friend's video. Comes from the video. It comes from her video. This is what the fake car looks like, you guys. There are fake cars, I call them. Fake cars. You be on the lookout for these things. You be on the lookout for this. I showed you all of that because I am showing you the carnival situation could be the car situation, could be the water situation, but it's all the same equipment. It's all the same story. It's all the same people doing it, and it's all for the sake of the same purpose. The information you see here, you guys, completely validates the maroon trim with the plexiglass and someone's looking through it, and this could be underground, which I believe it is. Totally I do. This here could be a water tower over the water because there's a man on the outside. See? I've shown you that too in the Watts kids. So the situation that Don Wells's video is showing, it's all about this. These are the sacrifices. This is what's happening. And that Summer wasn't even supposed to be on this ride. Remember, Summer was down by her mom? No. These are 14, 15. Each frame shifts and changes. This here is a close-up of the guy, trigger warning, of the guy that's sticking out by the tree. These are sacrifices, you guys. This is like Summer Moon Wells sitting in her swinging. This. Up in the trees. These are moving. They're moving. This is the story of the Summer Moon Wells children. This is exactly what they are doing to these children. And I'm sticking to it. I'm sticking to it that right in the beginning of Summer Moon, every video that the Wells put out, the first freaking day, was Summer Moon's story, and she was already gone. Those are sacrifices. Sacrifices. Everything that you see in these videos, you guys, is nothing more than the story beneath these creators. So if they know it or not, the stories have been placed beneath the deep fake, which I call the YouTube creator's story. See? Back there. Right in there. See the man in the front? He's blue, but those are victims. Thank you, Rumpel. The blue guy in the front, those are victims. Those are victims. And everything that you see here, as far as a ride, it keeps changing, by the way. So as it moves, the top here changes. You see how the door opens? This is everything that I've been showing you as far as plexiglass. You're welcome. As far as plexiglass, the white thing with the maroon, all in here. And then just notice how it consistently is changing. It's not the ride that's changing. It's what's underneath the ride. It's what's under here. See? And it's the plexiglass. So what you see to the right is the same thing that you see to the left. These are the kids that are sitting in the chair during the swing video. During the swing video. Let me brighten this up. Many of the children, I could get it, like once in a while. I have a couple of them, let me open this up, that they're sitting in a chair. They're not really sitting in a swing. See? Summer Moon. This is Summer Moon Wells, Missing Children story. So, let me put swing. Let's see if I could get the chair. Swing. Okay. So this is a bad one, but sometimes it looks like she's sitting in a swing, but she really is sitting in a chair. And when I'm showing you this photo, it's basically this scene. See if I could quickly find one, but swing. Thousands of swing videos. Well, that's funny. It's so funny how what it brings me to has nothing to do with what I asked, but this is a good one. No, that's not a good one. Anyways, this is what you see here is equivalent to the swing. I am very certain that this video really needs to get into the hands of the authorities. And here, way back when, I'm like, they're showing the movement of bodies. But these bodies, they do move them. And I think that they wind up in the water for movement. I do not believe that they're stuck right here. But what they're telling us is these are bodies back here, right? And it's a process, but I do feel as if this is more in the water. And this does not show on the ground surface. Meaning they keep it underground, in the tunnels, from there through the bridges underground, so nothing could be tracked from above. But there are people that are doing it, so it's like, you know, if there are people that are doing this, why, go there. I put these two tattoos up here just for the sake of the law enforcement. I have no feeling towards them. At the carnival, what's going on to the left is just part of the sacrifice that they're showing. And I pulled this photo from the TikTok that I follow because I feel as if this is the same thing. You guys have seen this. You guys have seen this in my other videos. I am always showing what happens to the eye, the eye, the eye. This here, this blue thing that you see here brings me to this blue thing. Very much so. Because this is an insert. This goes in the body. This is very painful, but this is a victim. She follows Summer Moon Wells. This is who I called the Queen Bee. And understand that they show this information at the carnival. This is very important. I don't know why, but I've been showing this photo for a long time, but there's something in here that's important. I don't know if it's the box. I don't know if it's the American flag. There's something about this that yeah, maybe it's behind it. Maybe it's, let me look at this. There's this photo. This photo is from Don. This is Don's. Maybe it's what's back here. See how this body is back there? See how that's like, but that white thing? This is important. This is, I keep going back to it. I just saw something move. So spiritually, what I just saw something move in here. In here. I just saw this thing move in here. Like the movement is in here. It's behind here. It's connected. It's behind here, you guys. Like that away. This box is important. It's very important. Goes down. Goes down. Yeah, Daniel Waters. I feel as if they're beneath. So this is a process, right? The process takes time, and there's a lot of people involved. And I think it goes all the way down to Eastman chemical plant. I think that the waters there are used, and the trucking company, like I think it's just a whole big operating system. These pictures that's beneath the video are pictures that are being taken from underneath up. Like if you look at this photo that's within the video, these photos are being taken from down under. Yes, we've seen that box before. That box is on the fisherman boat. This box, that gray box is with the flag, is on the fisherman's boat that I follow. Same box. Down, yeah. They go down under. Whoever You can't take photos like this on a ride. Like this isn't possible. So when I see this, they're looking from underneath the ride. Yes, Candace worked for a carnival for years, and then she switched to a different carnival. That's where Don allegedly met her, right? But it's here, I'm reading all of your comments, by the way. This picture here is a photo that you would take from sitting underneath the ride. See, you have to be, your eye vision has to be below that thing that's underground. You can't just take a photo like this from the ride. You see? This child's face is covered in white. And there's that circular ride right there. See the circular ride? This is a brand new ride that started at the Carnival 2023. It's their fingernails. Why put that in there? And this shows that there's a naked person on the ride. That's all I know. I'm not showing any body parts. I'm keeping it clean, but this is Don's doing because this is in his video. Period. That's person has no pants on, so. And this child here to the left has that thing connected to his head. I'm repeating some of my stuff from yesterday. And that is another version of the picture I showed you to the right. Whoops. That was in there. I'm not staying on that picture long, but that picture went to the TBI. It's not a good photo. It may be nothing, but these are photos that I'm showing you because I'm really not really quite clear if I'm seeing is what I'm seeing or not. But understand that these are in his book, in his video. All of this is in his video. And this is something that needs to be checked out by the authorities. I'm putting this in there specifically really for them. That is that blue thing. I don't know if this is a body or if it's the back of the eye. We don't know. But this reminds me of what Check-A TV would always show stuff like this. Check-A TV showed this. This was a maroon box. I kept it. He said that this was by Kylie Rodney's party. It was an abandoned room. And I'm like, that's no abandoned room. He's showing information. And that to me was the plastic box with the maroon trim. And those are tubings. This tubing is very important. And this is everything that Check-A TV was showing. Oh yeah, information's always sent. Always sent. But what's between that box and on the side of the box is the same thing that is being shown in this video. You know, these are pieces of the equipment, you guys. This is real stuff. There's real stuff going on as far as human parts and what they're doing. I mean, it's scientific, and this is what he showed was in here. This is a whole setup. And I showed this was it 2 years ago? A year ago? I'm like, this is the setup. And the more we look at these other videos, it doesn't tell me anything other than strengthens the elements that I've been showing. All of this. This is all in Don's. Now, I don't know what this is, but let me show you something. This is very familiar and elements that show over and over and over. Lips like this is a common element. And this is where I showed Summer Moon's eye. I showed you her eye yesterday. I'm going to show that again. This here is one of Summer's videos. I hold on to these pictures because I know they're going to be common elements. What you see to the left in Summer's video is the same thing that we're looking at in the Carnival video. The photo that you see to the left is the same. It's the same message. This is what we're looking at. The Carnival video. So see that, this is in Summer's video. See the eyeball? Watch. That is the same thing we are looking at in the Carnival video. That's Summer's eyeball. This is the same thing. Let me grab another one. Same thing. See that? So you could look at it one way, but when you follow the elements, wait, copy, paste, you will see the correct information, because this is what we're looking at with Summer. So that was in one of Summer's videos, and this are the lips and so forth in this video. That's Summer's eye, which came from this same situation, which is this. And there's the eye. Yeah, it's really strange. But these are sacrifices. These are faces. You see Summer's eye. These are elements. This is them taking real close-up photos of pieces of the body, pieces of the sacrifice. Real close up. See that Summer's eye down there? That was in the video. Right there. So, if I wanted to show you apples to apples with this stuff, there's her eyes. See the eye in the bottom, right here. 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 This is summer moon. These are all the photos that I kept from last night. You have seen this before with the mouth on the head and the face and all of this stuff is what I showed in video number 1. This is summer. This is Ryan Upchurch. Ryan Upchurch's information came to me to use as apples to apples for this video. Doesn't mean he has anything to do with it. It just means that his videos have the same information. The information that you see here is beneath his video. What you see up the right left-hand side is from the Carnival. The video that I have of Ryan Upchurch in the Red Room, I call it, was a very strange video. It had information like this, right? I saw so many different people's faces, but I also saw the story of Summer Moon. What I saw behind him and in his face was a woman called a gatekeeper that keeps all of this in order, keeps it all safe. And that is the feeling that I got when I looked at this video that had this information in it from Ryan. This is his video. Same video I'm showing you. And when I saw this kind of information in his video, I felt I felt and smelled, as you will, blood. But I also saw Summer Moon Wells' story. in here. As I went through the Carnival video, I'm like, all I kept thinking about were his images. The Carnival video image is to the right, and what Ryan's video is doing is to the left. Now, Ryan's video information has very significant elements. These are elements that are about blood. That's what I see. And I am not saying that it's in his video. I have no idea what's in his video, but this is what shows. And when I look at the other side of that mouth, there's a couple things that are shown. And they don't show like this in any other video. None. This is Summer allegedly in the water hole. And that's allegedly Hunter. The elements that appear in this video do not match up with any other video that I have. That's Summer with the A, and there's no arm. The arm is gone. Arms, there's no arms. There are no arms. And this here is supposed to be Hunter. He's holding the L. And he's holding the blue thing. He is holding the equipment. The equipment. These are pieces of equipment like you see in the mouth over here. This is all the same. This is all the same. So why is it that every video, I'm going to tell you the answer, could have different information beneath it? It's because somebody is putting the information beneath it. This is his video. And it's very significant information. Very. The other thing that I want you to notice is that it does show the victim very softly and slightly. Here I'll show you. It's hard to see it because the water covers her up. But when you turn it this way, let me change the coloring. Okay. Here would be like summer moon, like a reflection of the truth of summer moon. So there's the lips, there's the equipment, right? And then if you look in that small window, It looks like a Kylie Rodney in the water. It looks like a victim with the white hat on. That would be summer. This would be saying this is summer in the water. Let me try to change the color again. Oh, that works. Oh, when I brighten it, it works. This would be summer. In the water. With that thing on her head. I don't know if you guys could see that. Do you see that? Like, let me get rid of the black line. You guys see this? Oh, thank you for those ones. That's a face. Just like that. White hat. Yep, white. So you do see it. Just put the ones in chat if you could see that. Yeah, okay, cool. So like the more I put them up here, and you see the eyes have like a heart on it. Like the eyes are a heart. It's like the eyes are a heart. Okay, cool. So this looks just like Kylie Rodney that I just showed you. Like, I think I took a screenshot of it. Did I or didn't I? No. It's just like what I just showed you, that they wind up in the water wrapped like that. And that happens to be right there in the video. I believe what's to the left is a sacrifice, and this is a picture of blood being taken from a body. In the fake car. And actually, when you look at whatever that is there, with the heart, like that looks just like what I just saw, that we just showed you in the carnival. That I called the boob thing. And see how this, yeah, it is the same, because it has the white thing on it. Wait, let me turn it. See, if you turn it this way, then it's sitting on like that same thing. Right there. This is a sacrifice that they're showing inside the car, inside the fake car. Benny also shows the same information, always. I just wanted to show you guys this. This was in the beginning, and this was a picture I kept only really specifically because of the tattoos that he had on his arm. I'm like, that's a Kylie Rodney R. So I kept it. But this here I'm showing you today because I'm doing apples to the Carnival. This is the fake car, right? Let me change the coloring. Bright. So the fake car, this is what's at the Carnival. This information, this white stuff and information, is what's at the Carnival. Let me show you. So it could be anywhere. So that white stuff, grab it. Are pieces of the equipment that sit on these things. So this would be a victim, just like this is a victim. This would be a victim just like this is a victim. Because those, like if I turn this upside down, this stuff and this white stuff are the same. And there's a victim in here. Actually, the victim looks like a chipmunk. But this is equipment. Benny Keys just shows it over and over and over. But when I first grabbed this photo, let me get the R. It was the R, because the R on his arm is like the same font in R that I follow for Kylie Rodney. And it's not always there. Like the markings on people's bodies shift and change with each video. This was what I was really keeping, was this. That's what changes constantly. So here's the equipment. So the information that I'm gathering from the Carnival is the sacrifice. The video, at the end of that video, is this photo that I don't ever want to forget. I have to keep showing this because I know it's going to be important. This was the very, very last frame of the video. This is the guy who is a diver. He dives. I forgot, I don't know the name of his channel. But I think that he was a suspect in the beginning, I think. Allegedly. Because he's a diver. And this picture shouldn't have been there. I think it's just too coincidental. There are no coincidences. There are no coincidences. This to me is what these lockups look like, and I feel like this is what is under the rides. I see this as, I got a photo, this is from the creators. I feel like whatever, that cages like this are recognizable to the children. Yes, so with the submarine license, yes. Whatever lies within here or beneath here, the children have touched upon it. And it is not being investigated correctly. You guys, it is not being investigated correctly. Because how is it for 2+ years I could be showing the same information pretty much over and over and over, but none of this information has made it as far as the news. I'm going to show you whose video I have. That to me shows sacrifice really clearly. It is this one. The creator's name should be on here. But I'm showing this to you, trigger warning, because you guys need to feel the impact of how everything I show comes together. If I show you a head with a silver thing that has a heart, and their head is in one of these basket things, it doesn't change. This is a live video, okay? Live video. There is no difference between this child's eye being shown here and their head is in an egg-like shape and they're against one of those silver things with the heart is no different than what I have shown you here tonight. These are sacrifices that are in videos. This video, I think the name of it will come up. I am showing this because it falls under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. This is definitely for educational purposes. So I haven't gone over this in a long time. I'm very interested in the pictures that are within the smallest frame because I haven't done that with this video. So in the smallest frame here shows that car. Familiar. There it is. So I'm thinking that this is going to be one of the best ones yet. There's your sacrifice. There's your heart. It's in the car, in the corner. There's your sacrifice. That's what that is, you guys. It symbolizes the sacrifice that we're watching here. The V is around the neck. It's bloody. It's in the car. Hanging out of the car because there's no top to the fake car. These are the sacrifices. Close this thing. So these are the sacrifices up here. There's always more than one. That looks like a horse, but the hearts are on everything. I don't know. They're just on everything. Wait, let me turn this to the right. Everything has to be rotated to the right. So this is really what it looks like. Now, again, you're watching a video. Whoops. So this, there it is. Those are the layers. These are ceremonies. They're ceremonies. See, take a screenshot of what's happening on the top. Oh, wow. Looks like the driver now isn't that woman anymore. It's a man. So that's in the video, you guys. You're watching it. See? That looks like Dave, RV Dave. Look at that. So you know that. Wow. Yeah, I remember when she was above in the van. You're right. She was on like the ceiling. So let me. Oh, here's a learning thing. Time for me to share something. These photos, these videos are layered in 3. There's a gray layer, there's a white layer, and there's a black layer. This gray layer in between is actually closer to the truth than the white layer. The black layer is the truth, but it's very hard to get to. This is called, to me, the gray layer. Okay? As you move your cursor, it shows different layers, is what I'm trying to say. This, see that thing, and that's what was in Ryan's Upchurch's lips. So look at the front seat. It's not a car. There's a victim. This here is not someone sitting in the front seat. It's a victim. See? So this is gray. So if I go real slow, watch. This is a different layer. See? And the colors around it, it tells different parts of the story. So this now is dark gray. This photo, even though it's the same video, the layers are layered this way, probably to keep the stories separated, but it's the same story. So this one to me is the closest to the truth. Then it gets like crazy, see? But they place different layers in there on purpose. So for some reason, the Beast and Bunch is who showed that to me, because one of their videos actually showed that it was done that way. Like they showed the layers. And I'm like, oh wow, there are the 3 layers. But as you could see, the story here in the same frame is different from the story here. I just brightened it up for you. But the one in the gray is the one that I have leaned towards the most to give you guys the best information. So as I go slowly through this same frame, see, there's the black, there's the black, and this gray is the best. See how the A's coming out from her front of her face? Like this is the most information. Then as I see, and then it's a whole nother layer of information. Like then they get goofy, and that's when they try to throw you off. And this white one is really good, but this is breaking up. The layers are breaking up. See? And that's what I mean by it is layered. Here's the brown. Different information. These are rituals. This is what they're doing to people. That is a sacrifice, you guys. See? So this is closer to the gray. Let's try to get the gray. But here I'll show you this one. Turn to the left and see. Now I'll try to get this one in gray. But there's your sacrifice. There's your sacrifice. So now let me try to get this a little lighter. Oh, there's the white. Look at that. See the lips? See the heart behind it now? See, this is perfect exercise. Let me show you. There we go. Come on. Sometimes it takes, I don't know why it takes a while for my screenshot to show up. So this would be like, what you see here would be like the milk jug and the white thing with the heart behind Summer's head. Here, let me show you. Here. So back here, you see this in Summer's car and behind Michael Vaughn as well. These. That's a victim. And as I go slowly, so there's the brown. Brown's a little different also, so we'll take a little snapshot. So this is a great video to show and is an example of how this is layered. So here you see all of a sudden they're not in a car anymore. This is perfect. Do you know how to say it's a fake car? So this is a different layer. This is a brown layer. But here you clearly see all of a sudden she's not in a car anymore. They're not in a car anymore. So it's just depends on which layer. It's not a car anymore. Think about it. Whole different set of circumstances, but it's the same video. And no one's talking about this stuff. Think about it. Okay, so there's more of the gray. That's good. This here is a close-up of Sacrifice's face. See? See? This doesn't look much different than the photos I just showed you from the carnival. That's what the lips or the face looked like, with that thing down the middle. Let me get it. Let me show you. Since I have it right here, here. You're looking at like a skeleton head. You all remember Candace, one of her first photos was a skeleton head. Just like this. Skeleton. Probably your sister's. No joke. Probably your sister's. But this is the same situation. Right there. Again. From Don Wells' video. See the hearts? Those hearts? Let's get that little thing. Oh. Actually looks like a number 5 box. Let me see if I get it clear. So this is the fake car. See? Here's the white stuff with the number 5. Like, take snapshots of that. So this everything in this video also are elements. This, turn it to show you what this is. This is what lied over Summer in the car. I showed that to you yesterday, was it? In the fake car. This is part of Summer. The photos that they take in the fake car. Let me see if it's up front here. Summer car. Let's see. Not easy. Summer car. I might have it in this one. No. It's the picture. Summerwell's car. Okay, I think it's in here. Yeah. That is this. It's what's in the car. That thing on Summer shows up all the time. That's what's in the car on top of her. Edit, copy. All right, let me line it up. I'm going to bring this on here and show you how this is the same. Let me see if that's how you got it. Yeah. Okay. This, here it comes. Lies this way. This is what you're looking at. That thing. This thing. Because I know my elements, you guys, it's all here. Like, this is right here. You could even see the white string. That's what you're looking at. See it moving? That's a victim in there. And that is the predator. So whoever is under there is in here. Because that's not the same person that's in the regular video. See, there's a lot of different people. And there's a dog involved, by the way. It's very sad. I mean, not like it's not sad if it's a human, but I think that these dogs go with them. I don't know who's in here. I never really paid attention. Kind of looks like lip locks. See the different colors? I'm just trying to see what else is in here to show you guys. So that is a good reference point to showing, where are my videos, how to look at the layers. Let's see here, Cami, video. Oh, I wanted to show you. Where's the video I took today? All right. But date added. And then I'm going to call it a night. April, March videos. Okay. Let me see if I could find this one. April, March. Okay. Okay. I have taken so many videos in the last so many days. They're really worth showing because they're kind of very silly, a lot of them. I'm trying to find one particular one, but April, one sec. So at the end of the day, you guys, it's really, really important to pay attention to what people are trying to show you. What's going on YouTube right now is ridiculous. Many have forgotten about summer. That's for starters. And then the ones that are on, I don't understand. I do understand. But they have to consistently go back to this Sebastian, which the truth will prevail. The truth's going to come out of, why the hell are you guys doing all this? Even if we know the truth here, it's got to come out like in the open. Because there's just something very strange, and it's being done very sloppy. It's very sloppy. You all are screwing up whatever you are doing because it's just so sloppy. That's what I don't understand, how other people aren't seeing it. It's sloppy. Let me see what I have here. Finger, Carnival. Spin. Real wide. Candace. Okay, let me pull one of these. Oh, here. I have Dolly.
Plumping Water Cream by L'Oreal.
By L'Oreal.
Okay, so Domino's Perfect Combo includes...
This one I've showed you guys already. This one I did. Birth. So many. trying to find one fast. Okay. Oh, I've got some old ones. One of, I don't know if you've ever heard this one. Wait, let me see if this sounds on it. Okay, listen to this.
I kind of like spun around, so now she's in my face like this.
Listen.
As soon as I could see her, I grabbed this bitch by the neck. Wow. And I mean, I squeezed so tight on her neck, I could feel my fingers touching. Like, I could feel them touching.
I laughed at this
She's
one.
gurgling, I could hear her. And I had been on her car, choked her, and she still wouldn't let go of my hair. I'm looking in her face, straining. I be straining on the show. Like, let go of my fucking hair. Let go of my fucking hair. Let go of my fucking hair. Like, and you can see her turning purple, right? And look, I told her I said, look at the punch. Oh my God.
Listen to this. He cracks me up.
Oh.
He actually cracks me up. I love this. Watch. This is old. Watch what he does.
I'm going straight to prison. Don't have shit. Don't collect $200. Don't ask her where you are. Straight up. Dolly. Fish. Dolly. Go to prison. Dolly. Dolly. Ice cold. Yeah, they chillin'. Ice cold. Michael. Yeah, you blazing chillin'. Tastis. Howling. Go. Front room to the left. Stays the RSO. Dolly tried to hide it. Now we all know that he's a ho. In the front row. Grab by the neck. He can't let go. Chivalry is dead. That's how he gets hoes. Dirty feet. Ties 30 sheets to do the laundry, dog. Take about 30 weeks. Live stream dirty freak from these dirty freaks. Begging girls to say thanks, they some dirty geeks. Dolly, fish, going straight to chilling with
So I know that this video is also filled with a shitload of information, right? But anyone who's been following knows that Benny gives me like really the most information right up there. But he's also cracks me up, even though he gives me the most information. Listen.
going straight to prison, chilling with RSO, yeah, that's how we living. Ice cold, Michael, Jackson that like Michael, screaming, beat it. Dolly, fishing, going straight to prison, chilling with RSO, yeah, that's how we living. Ice cold, Michael.
So, what's underneath his video, like the elements are so many in here, but it's almost like I don't take his stuff as much as I used to because I have so much of his stuff. I don't know where he's gone lately, but he has... I could lay out every element on his videos. Like every element, you guys. Even though I do laugh and think he's funny, he is to me. I don't know why. But yeah, he would, maybe he'll be going to the convention. Doubt it. But all these videos, you just go slowly through them. But that one was a very funny one. All of his videos. And they're old. They're wait, there's one coming on. I don't know what just happened to it. This one. This, like all of these videos, you guys, from the beginning, are ones that that gave the most important information. Yes, he and Dolly Vision, they all have the same faces. They just do. They all have the same information. Their faces, like Dolly sometimes has Benny's teeth, and then Dolly sometimes has someone else's teeth. But it's videos like this that I can't believe that no one else notices. But it's the beginning videos, you guys, were done so poorly, and they're gone. Like, they took them down, but I have them all. You know, like, I know you guys don't, but it's the hand and the way that he's not in the car because it's a fake car. Is There's just so much shit in these videos, and I think that's why they took them down. I'll show you. See the fingers? Look at his fingers. Look at the fingers. And then when they would show the phone showed so many elements. Look at him. So I took all this already. Like, I have this in different videos, but when they show the phone information, it's very much all elements. Right? Right in there. I want to get a good one. And look at the lighting. See how the lighting changes? Like, it's the lighting in these changes if they're two different locations. And it's all of this stuff, you guys. It was done so poorly in the beginning. See, I look for those. It's really hard to stop it on the computer. But there's different bits of information, and I call them different bennies. One's funnier than the other. See? One's cuter than the other. One's more serious than the other. See, that's weird. And this is what's underneath the videos. So these photos here change. So intuitively, because this is what I do best, is read faces. And this Benny's face here is different than the one that I just showed you him singing. You know, it's like him. You're welcome. I love laughing, actually. It's my favorite thing. The face here is different than the one I showed you of him singing. That's how I see it. There's different emotions. There's like an emptiness in some of them. Like a total emptiness that I feel when I look. And that's how you see, like, whatever's in there It's right in here. Where'd it go? See, it's hard to get it, you guys, when I'm not on my phone. See? It's right in here. And different faces come through. And what you have to do is you have to keep moving it back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And there are faces beneath Benny's face. Every video. Every video, there are faces beneath his face, but he still makes me laugh. So he gives me gifts of information. Like Benny gives me, next to a Molly Golightly, Benny gives me extreme information. Like, this is extreme information. Like, so if I keep going over this one spot, it's all in there, see? Those are layers in there. Right in there. So that's, see? And as I pull it apart, you're going to get different images that are going to give you a different feeling because it is telling a different story. There is a different storyboard here. So, see, different tattoos on him. See, different coloring. See, it's like it's, to me, it's different locations. Like, this is different coloring. Like it completely changes when he puts his fingers up. And that's, so what I see is if let's say Benny knows this is happening, I see the silhouette of a different, like these are programs, right? They work with AI and they work with subliminal shit and stuff like that. I see what's happening here. See? It's in here. These are all different locations. What the hell? See, those are different locations. Look at that one. Now, that is not the Benny that we're looking at. That's scary. This is scary looking. He and Dolly, sometimes I look at Dolly and I have that same feeling of laugh like I do when I look at a certain Benny. This is not the same. See, that's the cuter Benny in there. See the difference? Must be a reason I picked this. Oh, maybe this is why. You see, they sort of are like the same. Like I just showed you, see behind, they're like the same. I think they're the same. I think that their faces intertwine. I do. I do, and this is why I picked this video, because I must have wanted to. That's why Benny hasn't been on. Benny's been gone since Dolly Vision has hit the road. Literally, I think he was on for like a millisecond. Let me see if he's been on. Oh, he's on right now. Dolly's on. Wait, let's see. Benny. Dolly, are you Benny? You Benny. Hey. Videos. 2 weeks ago. He hasn't been on for 2 weeks. Okay, ask Dolly if he's Benny. I think they're the same person. I think they're the same person. This is why I picked this video. I think they're the same person. I do. I think that's Dolly. Why is his face covered? You know why? Because it's Benny. Okay, so why is Dolly's face look like this? He's a mask on it now. He didn't have a mask on it over here. Okay, so I think that they work together. Because I showed you his teeth sometimes are Benny's teeth. Like those big teeth. I showed you guys that in my last video. I said he's got Benny's teeth. I showed you guys that. I'm like, he's got big teeth like Benny. Those aren't his teeth. Huh. There must be a reason I picked this. I think it's because that's the message. I think there's a connection between the two of them. Look at, it's like he's connected. Is this all, this is all illusion. This is like some kind of fucking equipment is what it is. That's why I feel like sometimes I say to you guys, I look at these pictures and I feel nothing. Like I feel like it's fake. Like I feel like the person's not there. Like sometimes I feel like I'm looking into like a plastic head. Like there's no feeling. Like I have no feeling. See that thing against his head? That's a machine. That's a machine. The yellow thing? See, watch what's happening. You guys, this I told you, it's all big crock of shit. Smoke and mirrors. Smoke and mirrors. Look at that. See, Benny's not in a car. There's no cars. These are boxes, you guys. These are like fucking film boxes or something. These are boxes. So what's happening in the phone is not what you see. The smaller window is showing a sacrifice. See how they're laying? See those white bodies? I just showed you that in the car. I just showed you this in the car. Those white bodies that you see. Is exactly, totally the Walgreens guy. It could be the Walgreens guy the whole entire time. The Walgreens guy is probably Dolly also. Because he looks like Dolly. I'm going to get a picture of the Walgreens guy out. So this is what I just showed you in the car. Let me grab a photo. Let's see. Wait. That would be this. These are the same things. This is this. That's what's showing here. Look. Look in there. Look at that. Fake car. You see that? I'm telling you. Because I saw his teeth. I'm like, those are Benny's teeth. Like Benny's smile with his teeth. See, that's where you want to go to, is in there. So, this is the face that I see, that I showed you guys. I said, this is the face I'm looking for. What just popped up here, I'll show you. It's not Benny's. It's this guy. This guy right here is the one I keep telling you guys about. He is it. He is the one I'm looking for. He is. This guy's face. He's it to me. Contrast. Copy. This is the one that I showed you. This guy. See the difference? And it's right there. See? Those fast. So when you see those fast things, you want to do it on your phone, because on your phone you could stop it easier than on a computer. There he is. Okay, getting better. See how it's getting better? Because it's getting lighter. So, okay, so this is the moral of the story. These guys is, I think they play around with the same information, the same face, same equipment. And that's why Benny hasn't been. See that one in the smaller one? This one in here is a totally different Benny. This one. I've seen all of these faces, you guys. I've seen them all. I have video of every one of them. This one isn't the one that's in the video. He's got this one has a rounder face, younger face. Younger. And these are the equipments. This is the equipment. And just in the telephone, these are videos that I got a ton of information from. All of this, it really gave me gifts of learning, actually, to learn a lot about how to read this stuff and allow my body to feel it instead of judge it, you know? So, yeah, that's a different, these are all important. See this guy? I'll show you one more. Can't believe I'm still on. All right, let's see here. See, I feel a different sensation from this one even. It's different. It's just different. I see Trev I see a lot of people. I see a lot of stations. Like, I just do. I really hope one day we don't learn that, you know, they're all the same and they just make so many channels, which they might. All right, you guys. Calling it a night. Hello, Dolly. It's just pay attention to what's going on. Pay attention, because this is supposed to be Dolly in this thing. Yeah, right. All right, you guys. I hope you learned a lot. I hope that we brought justice to the children by exposing and talking about their story in order to bring them justice. Muffin Top, my amazing mod, thank you very much. And thank you all. He's been for over 2 weeks, he's been gone. Yes. And yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what the news brings this week. It really will be. And again, that's it for tonight. Thank you all for joining. And watch for video 2 of 2 from the other video. Good night, guys.